It is 7:14 and a warm welcome back, everybody. Rare artworks by Irma Stern and Lady Anne Barnard that have never been seen on the open market are going on auction for the first time at Stephan Welz Co. Auctioning of the 220 years old artworks is set to take place on the 1st and the 2nd of July at Stephan Welz Co. in Cape Town in Constantia. Now, Luke Crossley is a fine art specialist and he joins me now in studio to tell us more about these pieces. A very good morning to you, Luke, and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
As I've just mentioned in my intro, let's perhaps start with these two figures. Who is Irma Stern and Lady Anne Barnard?
Irma Stern is one of South Africa's foremost artists. Her prices are massive at the moment. She documented a lot of South African life and African life in oil paintings, gouaches, drawings. Okay. Lady Anne Barnard was the colonial secretary in the Cape of Good Hope at the end of the 1700s. She was an artist, a diarist, and a writer.
Okay. I mean, this is making its way into the open market for the first time after being purchased by a famous actor, I think 80 years ago?
Yes, the Irma Stern was purchased by an actress on behalf of her father. Okay. He was the editor of the Rand Daily Mail, and she bought it for him and paid it off in installments.
Right, right. Okay, is this the artwork that you're talking about?
No, this is a different work. This is a sculpture by Lucas
Now, I believe that this painting was part of a 1940 exhibition in Johannesburg. Talk to us more about that.
Yes, that was during the start of what's called her golden period, where she travelled through East Africa, places like Zanzibar and Congo, documenting daily life, the people, the beach scenes, such as this one that's on auction, features Arab dhows on a beach, and it's a really charming golden work.
Okay. And let's talk about the Barnard pieces and its origins.
Yes, we're very excited to be able to offer these for the first time. What does make them very, very special is the documenting of day-to-day life in the Cape at the end of the 1700s. And through research by the historian Tracy Randall, she's managed to work out the identity of one of the figures who was sitting there with a child. And it's nice to give an insight into marginalized figures, people whose stories have never been recorded, whose identities have never been acknowledged. And it's a real privilege to be able to be involved with this.
And I'm sure there's some historical significance to these pieces. And what are some of the stories that are being told by these pieces that will go on auction?
Well, these works were from the late 1790s, and what she did was to actually depict Khoisan, mother and child, and another figure who is nursing one of the children of one of the landowners. And it's really nice that she's actually taken the time to document these women who would just be lost to history otherwise. And to actually create a record that now is being acknowledged, being researched, and giving these people their place in history.
Sure. You know, apart from the key artworks, I mean, key artists' work that will be auctioned, there's also the work of Gerard Sekoto that will be put on auction as well.
Yes, that's fantastic. Gerard Sekoto is one of our greatest artists, and we're lucky enough to offer two of his works. There's the Blue Head, which is part of an ongoing series of figures in blue. Many people believe it initially started with a portrait of Miriam Makeba, and he expanded it to capture the beauty of local women and to portray them in a way that he felt was necessary. And then there's also a very charming market scene depicting day-to-day life. So we're very privileged to have Sekoto's work.
I know you may be too coy on the prices, so what are we looking at?
There's a whole range of prices. For instance, the Stern is going up for 700 to 900,000. This Blue Head here is up for, I believe, 600,000.
600,000?
That's right. Whereas the Barnard pieces are in at 50 to 80,000 each. But it's a really great opportunity to own a piece of South African history and to join the story of these artworks.
Sure. So do art lovers have an opportunity of viewing these pieces before they go on auction?
Yes, they can view them today at Cape Town at the Old Mutual Conference Centre at Kirstenbosch. And then the auction will be happening tomorrow, the 1st of July and the 2nd of July.
What time?
It'll be running throughout the day tomorrow and on Tuesday. But the viewing today in Cape Town runs from 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock. We encourage everyone to come past and experience these works.
Okay, so if I am in Johannesburg and I want to attend the auction, but I still need to view these pieces, is there perhaps an online platform where you can view this?
Yes, on our website, Stephan Welz Co, you can view all of the items, see all the descriptions. You can even inquire for more images and more information should you desire, but everything is available on our website.
Okay, all right. Luke, thank you so
Great.
much for joining
Thank
us.
you very
We
much.
appreciate your time.
No.
Well, that was Luke Crossley. He's a fine art specialist and was speaking to us about the 220-year-old artworks that are set to be auctioned on the 1st and 2nd of July at this Stephan Welz and Company in Cape Town in Constantia. We'll have your sports news in a moment.